Today's one of those days where we're just gonna be real honest with ourselves and admit that we may have made some bad decisions. Hi everyone, welcome back. And if you're a returning subscriber, if you're one of my first 500 subscribers who have supported me since the beginning, since I started this channel, then thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. At the time of recording, I just hit 500 subscribers and I'm super excited about that. I don't know what that's gonna look like by the time this video comes out. It may be lower, it may be higher, we'll see. But today I'm just really excited that I finally got to the 500 mark, which, in case you don't know, nothing exciting happens at 500. The exciting stuff happens at 1,000 subscribers. That's when you get a community tab where you can post questions and polls and updates, and also when you get to monetize your channel, which would be exciting, just to make a little bit of pocket change here and there. So again, if you've been here since the beginning or just, for the last month or so, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Veronika. I am a part-time reseller. As of right now, I have a whole series that I just started on potentially going full-time and considerations and, certain reasons why that may not be a good choice for me at this particular time. So if you want to check that out, I will link it up here. Today we're going to talk about something slightly different, although I think accountability and learning from past mistakes is very much a part of thinking about your business, growing and scaling your business, and potentially part of, the whole debate whether or not you should go from part-time to full-time. So today we're going to look back at 3 boxes, unboxings of mystery/rescue boxes that I've done on this channel, and we're going to see what actually sold out of those 3 boxes. I started doing that a while ago and then I stopped because I quickly realized if I want to do a follow-up video every 3, 6, and 9, and then maybe 12 months for every single unboxing I've done and every single haul I've done on this channel, then I will never be filming anything else. So I've been slacking a little bit, but today we're going to catch up, and we're going to catch up on 3 boxes, and those 3 boxes, spoiler alert, were not good. So I figured I'll just lump them all together because it's going to be very quick to tell you what actually sold from those 3 boxes, and it would take a long time to tell you what didn't. So the 3 boxes we're going to look at for today in the unboxings and corresponding videos, I will put the thumbnails over here and I will link them in the cards. So the 3 boxes we're going to look at or look back to are my first Goodwill Blue Box that I unboxed in collaboration with my friend Margaret's Market. And we did an unboxing that was released on Valentine's Day. We filmed it, the week before, so it's been a while. It's been 4 months since we filmed that unboxing and since I've had that box. The items were not necessarily listed right away, but it's definitely been longer than 3 months, which is kind of the time frame that I had in mind for doing the check-ins. But that's okay because that box has not performed well, and it doesn't really make a difference whether I do a 3-month or a 4-month check-in because I'm at the exact same point at 4 months where I was at 3. So we'll talk about that in a second here. The second box we're going to talk about, I think that video came out at the beginning of March. I'm not 1000% sure, but I want to say early March. And this is a live unboxing that I did also with Margaret. I swear it's a coincidence that I have crappy boxes that I unboxed in, collaboration with her. I just feel bad for both of us because both of our boxes were not great. But it's a live ThredUp rescue box unboxing. We each got a mixed women's clothing box that we unboxed live on my channel. It was my first and so far my only live. I hope to make more in the future. It was a fun unboxing because we got to do it together. But just looking back at it, the items that I got were so depressing. And so that box hasn't performed well either. And then the third box we're going to look at is actually a box that I did unbox just about 3 months exactly at the time of recording ago. That one was my second Goodwill Blue Box, and that one was the mixed clothing box that contains a mix of sizes and also a mix of items for men and women. So it was brand new at the time when I got it, and I think it was the first week that they had this one, and I ordered it, I tried it out. I wasn't impressed with it, But out of the 3 boxes, that one is actually performing the best. So let's just jump into that. Also, the hair, we're just not going to talk about today, okay? It's just what it is. Also, I am wearing a pre-owned item that you've seen in several videos before, among others in that live ThredUp unboxing. It's one of my favorite shirts that I ever thrifted. It says love, it has an elephant, it's from Walmart, but I thrifted it. It's the most comfortable thing ever. What can I say? Anyway, so we're not gonna spend too much time on it, but I do try to wear pre-owned / thrifted item in all of my videos. Sometimes I don't remember, sometimes I don't remember to mention it, but I usually try. So let's look at the first Goodwill blue box that I ever got. Again, that video was posted on February 14th, which was Valentine's Day, and we had a whole little fun title for it. It was so fun. It was such a fun collab. And I will link it up above, of course. And I got a box full of new attack items, which was exciting, and they were all in a size extra large / 1X. And at the time you could pick sizes for these Goodwill blue boxes. I don't know if they still do it because I haven't ordered a blue box in a while, and you're gonna see why in this video and also in upcoming videos. Or if you just go back to my unboxings, you're gonna see why there too. I've had one good box from them so far. The rest I'm not happy with. So this box that I unboxed on Valentine's Day had all new attack items, which was pretty exciting. And I want to say that box had either 12 or 13 items. I didn't count when I did the math for this video. The reason why I didn't count is I did list all of them. They were all new attacks. They were all like Macy's brands like Style & Co. and Alfani and Derek Hart and such. I listed all of them because they were new with tags and they were good sizes. They were not super exciting. They were kind of like, you know, more mature items. Not a single one has sold. And these items are listed on Poshmark, on eBay, and on Mercari. All in the, you know, $15 to $20 range. So none of these items have sold. They've gotten a little bit of interest here and there. I did send out offers to likers and such. I don't know. I might relist them. I might just send really low offers just to recover my cost. But at this point in time, I have made 0 profit and I'm out $30, or I think 26, because I think when I ordered this box, I did have that first time 15% off discount. So I think I paid like around $26. So I have not yet made that money back on that box. So that's pretty sad. And I'm not really surprised just because those brands are not super desirable, but I was hoping because everything is new attacks that maybe a few would move. I don't know. I don't know what my plan is for those items, if I'm going to take them to Close Mentor. They may or may not take them. I'm not even sure. Some of the items are actually pretty cute, but yeah, I don't know. They're just not super desirable or sought after. So I will probably just drop the price eventually, hoping to make my money back and maybe a tiny profit. But overall, that box, if I had to give it a grade, that would fail. I mean, A for effort, but overall it would fail. The second box we're talking about is that ThredUp mixed women's clothing box. It's the second box with women's mixed clothing box that I ever got from ThredUp, and it's also my second ThredUp unboxing on this channel. It's that live video where I did the unboxing together with Margaret, and we both had a box to unbox. Hers wasn't so great either. She had like 1 or 2 really good pieces, but the rest was pretty mediocre, if I remember correctly. I will link the live up here as well. So in this box I got 25 items, and out of those 25 items I kept one, the vintage Havana shirt or sweater, which was the last item I pulled out, and I had to try it on because it was kind of wild with all the zippers on the side. I will insert a picture here. And I just fell in love with it. I'm like, I'm gonna keep this one. I might sell it in the future. We'll see. For now, I'm keeping it for another season or so. And then I actually ended up donating 12 items. I was debating to take them to Close Mentor or Play-Dohs. I don't want to deal with it, honestly. For some, it works out great. For me, I have had no great experiences taking items to Close Mentor and Play-Dohs Closet. Yes, every once in a while I would get a little bit of my money back, but it's more of a hassle for me than it is worth it, I would say, because I do have to drive like half an hour to get there. Then I need to wait until they're done, and I don't always feel like shopping there, to be honest with you, because they're just, overpriced. It's not what I want to spend on items, at least not for sourcing. So I kept one item, I donated 12, which leaves another 12 items. Out of those 12 items, I did list 11, and the last item sold before I could list it or donate it, because my friend Ellie, Posh Athletica, she's also on YouTube, I will link her down below, she actually purchased one of the little shorts that were in there, but basically what we did, she just paid me for shipping, and I think she sent me a little bit more through PayPal, so I made like $1 or so on those shorts, and I just sent them to her, and yeah, I didn't really think I should charge her more than that for them, because I was going to donate them anyway. So they sold, but I didn't really make a great profit on them, but they ended up with somebody who likes them, so that's great. The other item that sold out of the 11 that I did list, to my surprise, were the Charter Club pants. They're kind of like stretchy pants. I'll insert a picture. I don't know how great the picture is, but the reason why I listed these were because they had little white flowers all over them, and I had watched a few videos by different influencers that I follow that also like to go thrifting, and that I guess are more on top of the current styles than I am, and they were talking about, you know, pants with little flowers on them were a trend for spring. And so I figured, yeah, why not? And those sold for $15, and I believe it was an offer to liker. I got $9.54 is what I wrote down. So between that and the Forever 21, I made roughly $11 on this box so far. The box cost $65. So I'm still in the red by about $54 on that one. So between that one and the Goodwill Blue Box, I've wasted around $80 on these boxes, and I've not yet made my money back. The third box we're talking about, this one is a little bit more uplifting, I guess. It gives me some hope, is the mixed clothing box I got also from Goodwill Blue Box, and I unboxed it around 3 months ago on this channel. So the items have not quite been listed for 3 months, a little bit less than that, but that box actually performed okay in terms of the amount of items that sold. They didn't sell for much, but a few items sold. So I think with this box I got 13 items, if I remember correctly. One of the items, same thing that happened with the ThredUp box, I sold it to a friend here on YouTube, Abby from Abby and Honey. She send me money to cover the shipping, and I think maybe an extra $1 or $2, I don't remember honestly, to get that FC Barcelona shirt that I pulled out. So I sent that to her. Again, I was going to donate that. I wasn't going to list it, and she got it for, I think, for herself or for her boyfriend. I don't remember. But anyway, so that one went out the door, and yeah, I don't think I made any money on that. Maybe 50 cents or so, maybe $1. I honestly don't remember. And then I think I ended up donating 3 of the items and listing 9, if my math is correct. I think I still have 5 listed and 4 sold, plus that one shirt. So whatever is left over after that, I donated. Out of the items that sold, there was the first item that sold surprised me. It was this One World Clothing dress, kind of like a very thin, very lightweight summer dress, like a cover-up, perfect for a beach vacation, I will say that. That one sold on Poshmark relatively quickly, and I think it was for full asking for $20, which was great because I got 16, and that's half the box right there. The one issue with this was the rating that I received, which I'm still a little sour about it, because the person rated me 3 stars and said, well, there's nothing that can be done about this, but this is really long on me, and I'm like, I forgot what height they are, but the dress was too long on her and didn't fit right. And I provide measurements for everything in my listings, and the fact that she even said, you know, nothing could have been done about this, why are you rating me 3 stars then? You know, my description was accurate. You just didn't read. I did get my money, so I will not dwell on that any longer. But just, you know, little anecdote there. When I did my numbers for this, I remembered that I got this rating. I was like, ugh, yeah, that one. Anyway, another item that sold, I messed up on that one. Another item that sold was this Avia, it's like a Walmart brand, I think, activewear brand. Long sleeve, exercise workout top. It had thumb holes, but it was very plain and blue. I did list this, and it sold on eBay for $8 or $9. Problem was, I mixed this order up with another order, and packages got switched around. I contacted both buyers. Well, one of them contacted me and said, you know, you sent me the wrong item. And then I contacted the other one. One of them sent me back the item, not this top, but the other top. The other one started the return and then never returned the item that she received. So I did get the money for that item, but I got the other item back, if that makes sense. So I no longer have this Avia top, and I did get money technically for it because they never returned it. It's complicated, but I got around $8 out of that. And I messed up, and I feel bad for the other buyer because I totally would have sent both of them their respective shirts free of charge once they had returned them. But it is what it is. I could have just refunded them too. Maybe that's what I should have done in the first place. But also, one of them never returned it, so I got my money for the other item that sold. So yeah, that top is still with that person. I don't think it was her size. I don't know what happened there. But I got around $8 out of it. I say around $8 because it did sell on eBay, and eBay fees are just weird. The other item that also sold on eBay was the Shoreline dress. It's like this black and white dress, very cheap brand. It's kind of like a brand that I think you would find at, you know, one of those like stores that are on the boardwalk where they sell, you know, the tie-dye shirts with the city's name on it where you're at, and like, you know, little beach cover-ups and things. That's what that reminded me of, you know, like one of those surf shops in Daytona. It's that kind of dress. So with that in mind, it only sold for like $8 or so on eBay. I got around $6.50. Which is fine. They gave me a nice rating. I didn't have it listed that low, but I also was happy to see it go because I was just not impressed and I was not excited to list it, but I did list it because I wanted to make my money back. And so at this point in time, I've made around $30.50-ish on this box, which means I've made my money back because that box cost $24.99 plus $5 in shipping. So I think I made a profit of about 50 cents, again, give or take, because eBay fees, weird. Let's just say I made my money back on that box and I haven't made any profit. So that's not great either. And if you asked me right now, would you recommend getting another blue box? I would say no. But also, some people get amazing items in theirs, and it is always a gamble and it is a risk that you need to be willing to take. Otherwise, just don't do it and, you know, source from other sources. I might try it out again in the future, but based on the total of 4 boxes that I've gotten, so 2 of which I mentioned today and then 2 more, actually 5 boxes, yeah. I got 2 boxes and 1 box at some point. So I got 5 boxes total from Goodwill Blue Box so far, and I've made my money back on 1. I have another one that had good items that I'm confident will sell and make me some money, or may already have made me my money back. I don't know, I haven't done the math yet. But yeah, the majority of them were not great or are not performing great. Maybe I like the items, but they're just not selling. So then really, what's the point? So yeah, I personally am not going to buy another blue box anytime soon. And then for the ThredUp boxes, you already know that I did get some decent boxes recently, and I'm currently waiting to have enough credit in my ThredUp account from selling on there to purchase another mixed women's clothing box, because my last 2 were pretty good. This one was poo-poo. I mean, there is just no sugarcoating it. My very first one that I unboxed on this channel, I think at this point I've made my money back on that one. I don't think I made a lot of profit, so that one was so-so. But there were items in there that if they do sell, they're gonna make me a decent profit. It's just a question of when. But with this one that I reviewed for, or recapped for this particular video, I mean, I could have listed the items that I ended up donating, and I could have maybe make $4 or $5 on each and would have made my money back quicker and faster and sooner. Or I could have taken them to Play-Dohs, but I did not want to look at them anymore. And at the time, because I think I was getting so many boxes, I was just tired of listing items I wasn't excited about. And that's really a good indicator when you should stop ordering those boxes, because chances are you're going to get a lot of items that you're not going to be excited about. And then every once in a while you pull out a designer dress and you list it and you sell it for $200 and it pays for 3 of these boxes. And that can happen too. That happened to me. If you haven't seen my latest What Sold video, or maybe it's 2 weeks ago by the time this video goes up, but I will link it here because I sold a really expensive dress, and yeah, that essentially paid for 3 of these boxes. So it did work out ultimately. But yeah, proceed with caution when you get mystery boxes, when you get rescue boxes. I don't need to tell you this, you probably already know this, unless you're very new to reselling. And then I hope that this video was helpful for you, and I hope that you will check out the other unboxings, even though you already know at this point what's in there and what's sold, but you know, maybe you want to check out the items that didn't sell. So I still have a lot of these items listed. Like I said, if you're interested in anything, if you're going back to the videos and you see anything that I didn't mention as a sold item in this video and you want it, go ahead and lowball me on Poshmark. Chances are I will accept your offer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you so much for being here. And if you've been a subscriber for a while now, thank you so much for supporting me. I really, really appreciate it. I am so grateful. I'm also in disbelief that there's 500 people who bothered to click the subscribe button at one point or another. That's pretty amazing and pretty impressive and pretty intimidating when I start thinking about it, so I will not think about it. But yeah, if you're hanging out on my channel, if you're enjoying yourself, please do hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, after I've talked about subscribing so many times, then please do hit the subscribe button as well. I will appreciate that so much. Say hi in the comments, introduce yourself. Let me know if you've gotten a Goodwill Blue Box before or a ThredUp box and what your experience has been with those. Alright guys, I will see you in another video soon. I'm sure it's going to be another one from my going full-time ? Series, and I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much for watching and see you later. Bye!